Hi there, this is the newly launched OnePlus Pad Go 2. Watch your favorite movies on the go, play tons of games, and even do your productive office work. A tablet by OnePlus that gets a lot of things right. Firstly, we get 5G support, so now you can access the internet without looking for Wi-Fi or connecting to a hotspot. However, the unit I have is Wi-Fi only variant. It's good that you have a choice. Then you also get a stylo, which is specially designed for the Pad Go 2. Plus a folio case that doubles as a stand. It's your perfect travel companion. Enjoy your favorite TV shows and movies on long flights. By the way, we've already done an unboxing video, so for those who want to see what's included inside, I'll share the link of that video in the description. Now, I've been using the Pad Go 2 for over 2 weeks. Let me share all my experiences in detail, what's good, what I think could have been better, so you can decide if you should buy the OnePlus Pad Go 2 or not. Let's start with the build and design. So we have the lavender drift color, matte finish, very soft to touch and doesn't attract any fingerprint or smudges. Super premium. It's ultra slim at just 6.8 mm and weighs a little shy of 600 grams. Well, it actually feels a lot lighter than it sounds, and that's because of its smart weight distribution. Also, thanks to the flat sides, it's easier to hold. On the top is a single 8 megapixel rear camera. Here are some camera samples. It's nothing great, but it does a decent job. Of course, the best use case scenario for me is to scan documents, as it already includes a document scanner in the camera app. It's fairly simple and does a great job. On the side are the volume rockers, power standby button on the top, the quad speakers, 2 are here and 2 on the other side. Then in the center is a USB-C port and a microphone. The Pad Go 2 comes with 10,050 mAh battery, which easily lasts you a couple of days, plus it supports 33 watt fast charging. By the way, the Pad Go 2 is also available in black color, but that's reserved only for the 5G variant. Also, none of these variants have an SD card slot for storage expansion. The base variant comes with 128GB storage. It might be good for you, but my suggestion is pick the high storage variant if possible. A quick look at the case as well. So obviously we got the lavender color. The back panel has the semi-transparent line texture design, looks really cool. The Pad Go 2 sits perfectly inside it. The back section folds to become a stand, perfect to work on a desk. Plus, you can also place it this way, which is ideal if you're standing and using the pad on a table. Another cool feature is this tray, where you can place the stylo. Best part, it locks in and won't fall off. Plus, there is a magnetic loop that further ensures that the stylo is secure. I really like this touch. Since the stylo doesn't attach magnetically to the tablet, chances of misplacing it are fairly high. So this locking system really makes sure that it stays in place. Very smart integration. Also, this is why I recommend that you get this combo of the stylus and the folio case when you buy the Pad Go 2. The folio case is priced at $1,499 while the stylo is priced at $3,999. Coming to the display. So we get a huge 12.1-inch IPS LCD display with a resolution of 2800 by 1920 pixels. The color reproduction is really impressive, punchy, bright and very crisp. Even the smallest text is easily readable. The bezels are also really slim, equal on all the 4 sides, giving you just enough space to hold the tablet without blocking any real estate. The top bezel houses the 8 megapixel front camera. It's ideal for video calls and meetings, and frankly the video quality is pretty good. It covers a wide area and does a really good job even in low light scenarios. The display comes with a 7:5 aspect ratio, which is perfect when you're going through emails or on a website where you see so much more content on the screen. Very similar to a laptop. Also, I must add that the touch response is just brilliant. When it comes to watching movies or TV shows, it looks absolutely gorgeous on this huge canvas. Of course, while watching movies, you will notice some thick bars on the top and bottom, and it's because of the display's aspect ratio. Was this a problem in any way? I don't think so. In fact, since the display is huge, watching content on it is super fun. Plus, we get Dolby Vision support and you can spot the logo on some of the supported content on Netflix. I must say, Dolby Vision content looks absolutely stunning on the Pad Go 2. The colors and the clarity truly make it a fun experience. Adding to it, we get HDR support on YouTube, 4K 60fps videos play flawlessly. No lag, no stuttering at all. Content looks bright and colorful. I think you can enjoy YouTube video to its fullest on the screen. When it comes to the audio, we get quad speakers. Let's see how they sound. wow, that was so good. Firstly, they get quite loud and sound rich. It might even beat your table's Bluetooth speaker for sure. Best part is when you're watching an action scene, the left-right channel separation provides a very immersive experience. Good job in the audio department. Though I do miss that most tablets nowadays are just skipping the headphone jack, I think it's truly handy to have one. But I guess we've all learned to go wireless. Let's have a quick look at the OS and the user experience. Well, the first thing that instantly grabs my attention is the super smooth 120Hz refresh rate. Everything flows really well, extremely well optimized, I would say. Now then, as we go into the settings, version, here you can see it's running the latest Android 16 out of the box. That's really good. Also, I must add, OnePlus claims 5 years of Android updates with 6 years of software patches. That's just incredible. Further, when you come down here, you can see it's running Oxygen OS 16.0.2. So that's the latest one as well. Then as we dive into the app drawer, here you can see it comes with a couple of apps. Frankly, there is barely any bloatware apps. You get the Google Suite. Apart from that, there's Netflix, LinkedIn, and just maybe one or two. But overall, it's very clean. If you're seeing BGMI and Asphalt, well, that's the ones that I've downloaded. Nothing else comes pre-installed. So overall, that's really good. Yes, of course, if you don't want them, you can come here, click uninstall, and uninstall the apps that you don't need. Now, of course, when you have a tablet in your hand, multi-app support is such a lifesaver. Open 2 apps side by side like Notes or Image Gallery along with the website. You can also adjust the size of the window. Plus, you can add a third floating app like a calculator. It's so cool. You can even move it around. Oxygen OS is extremely well optimized. We didn't notice any app crashes or lag at all. So let's talk about the stylo. Well, the first thing you need to know is that the stylo charges using a USB-C cable. It's fast and lasts a long time. It's Bluetooth enabled, so make sure you pair it to the pad for it to work. There is a small button here which can be used for multiple scenarios like changing tools, taking screenshots, and more. The writing experience using the stylo is absolutely amazing. No lag or delay. If you like taking notes or just love having a pen in your hand that clicks more precisely, the stylo is a must-have. Alright, coming to the performance. So the OnePlus Pad Go 2 is powered by the Dimensity 7300 Ultra chipset, and it handles all your day-to-day tasks like a king. Super smooth with no drop frames or lag. It comes with 8GB LPDDR5X RAM that helps launch apps almost instantly. Multitasking between these apps is such a breeze, and you will see how faster RAM drastically improves your user experience. We also ran some benchmarks starting with Antutu and got over 10 lakhs, which I think is pretty good. Now the variant we have came with 256GB internal storage with storage type UFS 3.1. We ran the speed test for that as well, and it scored 2054 MB read and 1828 MB write. Again, pretty good. Alright, coming to gaming. So we all love gaming since we have a tablet in our hand, and Asphalt 9 provided super smooth frames with excellent graphics. Makes for a super cool fun experience. This is one game I could play anytime. The gyro and the accelerometer made handling even more immersive. Of course, we also played everyone's favorite BGMI, and it was so much fun on this big screen. Though holding the pad in the hand for a long time might not be as convenient as a phone, but when placed on the table, it was just as good. We got 60 FPS, which was again pretty good. I played for almost an hour and we barely noticed any drop frames. If you're looking for a tablet for casual gaming and a fun time, you can definitely consider the OnePlus Pad Go 2. Alright, final thoughts. So OnePlus smartly crafts their second generation Pad Go. We have an only Wi-Fi variant along with a 5G variant, so users can pick according to their need. We have a huge high resolution display with 120Hz refresh rate that looks absolutely stunning. Plus, quad speakers make it an impressive entertainment device. Glad to see a dedicated stylo, so it's perfect for those looking for a productive workflow. A case that makes it easier to carry, you can use it as a stand. Though I do miss a keyboard at times, but then if you really want one, you can use any third-party Bluetooth keyboard. It works really well. The OnePlus Pad Go 2 literally ticks all the boxes. It starts at 25,999 for the base variant and 31,999 for the 5G variant with 256GB storage. I'll share the links of all these variants along with its color options below in the description. If you'd like to buy one, you should definitely check this one out. So I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.